Live from Boston, Massachusetts, hello friends, and thank you for joining us today for TBR Bowl 1, played between TBR Dark and TBR White. This should be an exciting matchup, but first let's meet the teams. On the field for TBR Dark, we have number 10, Michael Lynch, number 81, Brendan Willett, number 19, Anders Landgren, number 29, Ryan Tarmy, and head coach Cam Brown. Starting for TBR White, we have number 9, Vito Visconti, number 26, Robbie Carpentier, number 13, CJ Carpentier, number 87, Johnny Malloy, and head coach Seth Hellman. Important to note that Nick Ferrullo and Seth Hellman are out of today's game. First possession of the game, TBR Dark elected to receive. Quarterback Michael Lynch looks Anders Landgren's way, and he gets him down to the 37-yard line. We move to second down, 12 to go. TBR Dark needs the 25 for a fresh set of downs. Lynch surveys, finds his receiver, that's Brendan Willett, who cuts back on his podcast co-host Robbie Carpentier. Willett off to the races, puts his team down inside the 10, fresh set of downs for TBR Dark. Third and goal, TBR Dark knocking on the doorstep. Michael Lynch drops back, looks, can't find anybody. He's going to squeeze it inside, and he finds his man. That is Brendan Willett once again. 8-yard score, TBR Dark is on the board first. Reminder that in the TBR Bowl, PATs are by rule not allowed, so they have to go for 2. That's Ryan Tarmy on the flea flicker, finding Brendan Willett in the corner. 8-0 TBR Dark on the first drive. Now we get a first look at the TBR White offense. First and 25, Visconti at quarterback, and he's just going to take it himself. Vito Visconti down to the 30, loses the hat, but it does not matter. Past all the defenders and into the end zone, puts TBR White on the board early. Visconti guaranteed his team a victory on episode 50 of the review, and he's delivering on that promise right now, taking it himself for a 50-yard scramble. They line up to go for 2, looking to tie the game early. Visconti fakes it, looks to the corner of the end zone, and connects with CJ Carpentier. All square at 8 after the first 2 drives, thanks to the sole effort of Vito Visconti. After the TBR White score, TBR Dark looking to replicate what they did on their last drive. It's Lynch to Tarmy, who is going to look downfield, but it's batted down by Johnny Malloy. Great defensive effort on first. Now second and what seems like a mile, Lynch sends all 3 receivers downfield, looks in the direction of Brendan Willett. He has to come back for it, but he does make the grab. He's 1 yard short though. Third and just a yard, Lynch looks off Willett and looks downfield for Tarmy, but it's overthrown. Big decision on fourth down here. Lynch sends Tarmy in motion, gives him the flick, and he will pick up the first down. A gut check play call from TBR Dark that ends up paying off. He's downed at the 15-yard line, fresh set. First and goal from the 15, Lynch drops back. He looks to the corner of the end zone. He's going to have his man. That's Brendan Willett. 15-yard score, his second of the game, puts TBR Dark up by 6. Ryan Tarmy on the 2-point conversion takes the handoff from Michael Lynch and walks right into the end zone. Breakdown on defense for TBR White. 16 points on the board for TBR Dark on their first 2 drives, and they celebrate accordingly as they now have an 8-point lead halfway through the first. We've only seen 1 play from scrimmage for this TBR White offense. Let's see what they do on first and 25. Vito Visconti looks, dishes to Robbie Carpentier, gets past Brendan Willett, but Brendan Willett on the second reach gets him down at the 38. Second and 14 to reach a new set of downs. Visconti looks on the crossing route. He's going to find Johnny Malloy, who picks up the first down and then some. He's going to be downed at about the 20-yard line. Fresh set of downs for TBR White. First and goal from the 20, Visconti runs the triple option, feeds it to Robbie Carpentier, who's going to make his way down to the goal line. He is stopped 1 yard short by Ryan Tarmy. Second and goal from the 1. Now, before they can run a play, wide receiver Johnny Malloy hops offsides. That's going to move TBR White's offense back 5 yards. Tough break for them. Third and goal from just inside the 10. TBR Dark's defense looking to have a big stand. Visconti surveys, can't find anybody. Michael Lynch comes on the rush, looking to get him down. Visconti nowhere to go. Lynch sacks him, brings up a big 4th down from outside the 10. TBR White's offense went from second and goal at the 1 to now 4th and goal from outside the 10. Robbie Carpentier under center for 4th down. He's going to try and force it in there, but unfortunately, it's going to be incomplete. Turnover on downs. TBR Dark's defense holds him to no points on that drive. After that 4th down stop, a big celebration from TBR Dark.
Turnover chain!
TBR Dark now has the ball to start the second quarter, looking to capitalize on the 4th down stop. Ryan Tarmy's going to take it to the outside. Cuts to the sidelines. He gets down. That's a first down. He's going to step out at the 15, but he does pick up a first down for TBR Dark to start the second. First and goal from the 15. TBR Dark sets up. Michael Lynch looks outside to Brendan Willett. Nice little dish-off pass. He's not going to get anywhere, though. CJ Carpentier on the stop. Second and goal from the same spot. We cut to the beloved end zone cam for this drive. Anders Landgren is going to get the pass. He's going to bring himself down inside the 10. Won't find the end zone, but a solid gain of 5. Third and goal, just 5 yards to pay dirt. Michael Lynch is going to look. Tries to find Brendan Willett, but a nice pass breakup by CJ Carpentier brings up fourth down. Fourth and goal, a little more than 5 to go. Michael Lynch is going to look to the corner. He's going to find Brendan Willett. All 3 scores have gone to number 81. That's a 6-yard touchdown. Puts them up 22-8. Looking to double their lead on the 2-point conversion, they run the Philly special. That's Brendan Willett to Anders Landgren in the end zone. 24-8. 10 minutes left in the second. TBR White's got some ground to make up. Why not go to the man who already has one 50-yard score? Vito Visconti on the screen pass is going to take it the distance. His second 50-yard touchdown of the game puts TBR White a little bit closer to tying the game. 2-point attempt. Robbie Carpentier stays under center after the 50-yard touchdown pass. He looks corner of the end zone, and he is going to connect with his man. They get the 2 points. That is CJ Carpentier on the 2-point conversion. Pulls TBR White within 8. Inside of 10 minutes now, TBR Dark with the ball, 1st and 25. Michael Lynch drops back and surveys. He's going to fire it to Brendan Willett, and he's going to be intercepted. That's number 13, CJ Carpentier, with the interception for TBR White. With great field position after the interception, Robbie Carpentier is going to dump it off to Vito Visconti, who makes his way inside the 10 and then takes a knee, setting up 2nd and 8. How about some brotherly love on 2nd down? Robbie Carpentier to his brother CJ Carpentier, who is going to elude the pressure from Brendan Willett, make his way down towards the goal line. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal for TBR White. A generous spot from the officials puts TBR White at the 1-yard line, and who else would get the ball but number 9, Vito Visconti, his 3rd score of the game, puts TBR White within 2 points of a tie. They need the 2-point conversion to knot it up at 24. From the 10, Carpentier, 2-step drop, looking on the post route to Johnny Malloy. It's just a little bit ahead of him. TBR Dark hangs on to the lead by the skin of their teeth. 1st and 25, Ryan Tarmy takes the snap under center. He looks downfield, and he's got Brendan Willett, who beats Johnny Malloy on the 50-50 ball, makes his way to the 25, gives TBR Dark a fresh set of downs. Why not run the reverse? Ryan Tarmy pitches to Brendan Willett, who gives it right back to him, down to the 25, 15, 10, not going to be stopped. Ryan Tarmy dances his way up the sidelines for a 30-yard score. TBR Dark extends their lead, looking for the 2 points to go up by 10. They come out in the eye on the 2-point attempt. Ryan Tarmy takes the snap, fakes it to Michael Lynch, pitches to Brendan Willett, pressure from Vito Visconti. He throws it up there. Another 50-50 ball. Anders Landgren comes down with it. They get the 2 points. TBR Dark goes up by 10. A tremendous effort from the tight end to go up and get that score. 32-22 TBR Dark. 1st and 25, TBR White sticks with Robbie Carpentier at quarterback. He's going to look for the big one. Vito Visconti open downfield, but it's just a little bit ahead of him. They cannot connect. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 25. Good coverage from TBR Dark here. TBR White had an interception. How about an interception for TBR Dark? That is Brendan Willett, Mr. Everything on the field today, coming up with the INT for TBR Dark. Puts his team in excellent field position on 1st and goal. Ryan Tarmy flips it to Brendan Willett, makes his way down to the 20 before being brought down by Vito Visconti. 2nd and goal, Ryan Tarmy is going to pitch it back to Brendan Willett, who sends all 3 receivers deep. He's got the receiving touchdowns. Why not give him a passing touchdown? He connects with Michael Lynch on the 20-yard score, puts TBR Dark up by 16, pending the 2-point conversion. Let's cut to the end zone angle as we'll see how well of a job TBR Dark's offense does, really spreading out the defense of TBR White and allowing for Michael Lynch to get that score. Michael Lynch was ecstatic after catching that touchdown, putting his team up 16 points. 2-point conversion. Ryan Tarmy's going to take the snap, fakes it to Brendan Willett, looks to the back of the end zone for Michael Lynch, who catches it, extending the lead to 18 with 5 minutes left in the second. 1st and 25, down 18. Visconti is going to take this down to the 25. He will pick up the 1st down, gives TBR White a fresh set of downs. We've seen this all day from TBR White's offense. They run the reverse. Robbie Carpentier is going to end up with the ball, and it's time to play the waiting game as Robbie Carpentier is going to survey and then just take it himself down inside the 10. He's going to be forced out at about the 8. Second and goal, Carpentier is going to hand it off to Johnny Malloy, who's going to work his way down to the 5. He is not going to score, however. He is going to down himself inside the 5. Third and goal from about the 3. Visconti has the ball, looking, nowhere to go. Michael Lynch is going to stop him back at the 5. That's a loss of yards for TBR White. Desperation time for TBR White. Robbie Carpentier is going to fake the throw, gets Michael Lynch to bite. Wide open for Robbie Carpentier to waltz into the end zone. A phenomenal play from number 26, I might add, giving his team a chance late in the second quarter.
Thank you.
They don't just want 2 points here, they need 2 points. Down by 12 with 3 minutes left. Carpentier is going to survey, pitches it to Vito Visconti, who bobbles it, goes to the corner of the end zone. He's going to get the pylon 40-30. We have got ourselves a game. 12 seconds left in the half. Ryan Tarmy looks to the sideline. His favorite target, Brendan Willett, who scurries out of bounds with 2 seconds left on the clock, sets up a Hail Mary attempt for TBR Dark. Ryan Tarmy's going to take the ball. He looks, great coverage from TBR White defending the goal line. He's going to send this one towards the end zone. It's going to come up just short, and it is an interception by Johnny Malloy. Won't do much for TBR White, but it does prevent a score. We head to the second half. We start the third quarter. TBR White has the ball on the 50. They toss it to number 87, Johnny Malloy, who finds a hole in the defense, dances up the sideline. That is going to be a 50-yard score. That would cut the TBR White deficit to just 4. 2-point attempt to bring TBR White within 2. Robbie Carpentier under center. He has been compared to Kyler Murray in the past. He is going to send up a prayer with Michael Lynch right in his face, and he will connect with his brother, CJ Carpentier. Floats one into the back of the end zone, and it lands right in the breadbasket of CJ Carpentier, bringing TBR White within 2 of TBR Dark. The lead is slim, but it is still a lead for TBR Dark. 1st and 25 to start their third quarter drive. Ryan Tarmy's going to fire it to Michael Lynch. He would make his way down to the 32 before being stopped by Vito Visconti. 2nd and 7 to go. Ryan Tarmy takes a look. He looks to find Brendan Willett, but it's just out of his reach. 3rd down approaching. 3rd down, 7 to go. A must convert for TBR Dark. Ryan Tarmy under center. He's going to look to Michael Lynch. A low throw, but he will have him. Lynch makes the catch at the 24, 1st down. 1st and goal inside of 10 minutes in the 3rd. Ryan Tarmy's going to look to the sideline for Brendan Willett, who drags the toe and is able to make the catch. Gain of 15 for TBR Dark. 2nd and goal to go for TBR Dark. They're going to try the end around. Brendan Willett fakes the pass to Ryan Tarmy. He's going to take it in himself for the score. That is a 10-yard touchdown for Brendan Willett. Puts TBR Dark up 46-38 pending a 2-point conversion. 2-point attempt for TBR Dark. We've seen a lot today, but we have not yet seen a direct snap to the running back. That would be Brendan Willett taking the snap and finding the quarterback, Ryan Tarmy, in the end zone. 2 points added for TBR Dark. 1st and 25 for TBR White, down 10. Little dump off to CJ Carpentier on the left side, but CJ Carpentier says, hey, watch me turn this into a 30-yard gain. He's going to get down to the 20 on the 1st and 25 screen pass. 1st and goal to go for TBR White. Robbie Carpentier under center. He says, hey, why do in 5 plays what we can do in 2? Finds Johnny Malloy in the back of the end zone for a 17-yard score. TBR White matches the TBR Dark touchdown. 2-point attempt for TBR White. They don't call him Mr. Everything for no reason. Vito Visconti takes it himself, knocks the pylon over, but crosses the plane before going out of bounds. 2 points added on the board for TBR White. We've got a 2-point game. Now, Brendan Willett has been targeted heavily all day. Ryan Tarmy thinks to himself, why not go to him again? Connects with Brendan Willett. They're going to be short of the 1st down on 1st and 15. But on 2nd and 1, Ryan Tarmy's going to connect with number 10, Michael Lynch. No problem at all. He gets the 1st down, and hey, why not? Let's give him a touchdown too. 25-yard score for Michael Lynch puts TBR Dark up by 8. TBR White looking to keep it a 1-score game here on this 2-point conversion. Ryan Tarmy looks for Anders Landgren, but Robbie Carpentier comes up big with the pass breakup, giving his team a chance to tie the game on the next drive. 54-46, headed to the 4th quarter. 1st and 25. Robbie Carpentier, not the biggest on the field, but he might have the biggest arm. A 28-yard bomb to his brother CJ. That's good for a 1st down. Sets up TBR White 1st and goal. 1st and goal, 11 minutes left. Johnny Malloy is going to get the football. He takes it to the left. No avenues open. He's going to take it back to the right side. Finds himself a lane. He's going to be down inside the 10. 2nd and goal to go from the 10. Now in football, we love to see when players who set up the big plays get the ball again, and that's exactly what's going to happen here. Robbie Carpentier connects with Johnny Malloy, who set up the 2nd and goal. Touchdown, TBR White. They look to tie the game on the 2-point conversion. And on the 2-point attempt, who else but Mr. QB1, Robbie Carpentier, fires it in there to Johnny Malloy, ties the game at 54. 1st and 25 for TBR Dark. Ryan Tarmey's going to find Brendan Willett at the 42. The leader in yards after catch for TBR Dark. He's going to take it all the way down to the 34 before being stopped. 2nd and 12 for TBR Dark. 2nd and 12, Ryan Tarmey's going to find Anders Landgren out in the flat, who's going to take it down beyond the 30. He won't pick up the first down, but he brings TBR Dark just a little bit closer. 3rd and just 4 to go for TBR Dark, but Ryan Tarmey says, hey, how about we look to the guy who has emerged in the second half as a dominant wide receiver. Michael Lynch finds the end zone on a 30-yard score, saves TBR Dark from a turnover on downs, and extends their lead. The 2-point attempt to make it an 8-point game for TBR Dark. Ryan Tarmey's going to look for Brendan Willett through his hands. Anders Landgren couldn't catch the rebound. They do not pick it up. TBR White with a beautiful opportunity to take their first lead of the game here on this drive. 1st and 25, TBR White playing with a purpose. That would be CJ Carpentier from his brother Robbie Carpentier, getting it beyond the 30. TBR White seems to be moving here in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 4, looking to tire out the TBR Dark defense. That would be Robbie Carpentier on the handoff, taking it down to the 10, picks up a first down, puts his team in beautiful field position for a score. 1st and goal from the 10, Robbie Carpentier with a Patrick Mahomes-esque underhand flip to Vito Visconti. He would be downed at the 1, however, by Brendan Willett. The play would go to review, and it was determined that the flag was pulled before the ball crossed the plane. 2nd and goal to give to Johnny Malloy, and a deja vu for all of you watching here. The flag is pulled yet again before the goal line. It would go to review, and it was determined that he did not cross the plane. 3rd and goal for TBR White. Now a goal line stand is just too tough for 4 straight downs. That would be CJ Carpentier on the 1-yard score. Robbie Carpentier fits it into the smallest window we've ever seen, and a 2-point conversion here to take the lead. Approaching 5 minutes left in the 4th, this 2-point conversion to give TBR White the lead, and CJ Carpentier finds his way to the back of the end zone. He was slippery like butter all game. He gives TBR White their first lead of the game, 62-60, 5:18 left to play. 1st and 25, TBR Dark. Ryan Tarmey would find Michael Lynch over the middle, but he could not corral the pass. Drops it, brings up 2nd and 25. 2nd and 25, that would be Anders Landgren, the big man, finding his way down to the 37 before stepping out of bounds. Gives TBR Dark a solid game. 3rd and 7, this one was big. Ryan Tarmey pitches it to the young speedster. That's Brendan Willett, who's going to pick up the first and then get tackled out of bounds by Vito Visconti. A little extra love tap from Robbie Carpentier, but he does get the first down. 1st and goal, he's been catching touchdowns all game, but he also has quite the arm. Brendan Willett is going to find Michael Lynch in the end zone. That's a 23-yard score. Lynch is absolutely on fire in this second half. Loving this connection between Willett and Lynch. Gives TBR Dark the lead once again. 2-point attempt for TBR Dark. A chance to extend the lead to 6. They cannot do it. Ryan Tarmey cannot connect with Michael Lynch in the corner of the end zone. Just comes up short. The lead is for TBR White with a chance to respond. 1st and 25 for TBR White. We are inside of 5 minutes. I think we can say it. It is the witching hour here in TBR Bowl 1. A lot of you are going to be upset with this play. It seems as if Robbie Carpentier crosses the line of scrimmage, then backs up behind the line of scrimmage, finds Vito Visconti over the middle, and Visconti is going to take this one to the house. There would be no further challenge or review on this play, but it does appear that TBR White got away with that one there. Nonetheless, 50-yard score for Vito Visconti. 2-point attempt here for TBR White with Robbie Carpentier under center. It is rare that you see an incompletion, and you will not see one there. He connects with CJ Carpentier, extends the lead to 4, ball back in the hands of TBR Dark. 1st and 25 for TBR Dark. They give to Michael Lynch, who runs absolutely rampant on this play, all the way down the field, eluding TBR White defenders. He's going to make his way inside the 5. Ryan Tarmey instructs him to take a knee at the 2, which he does. That's going to waste some time for TBR Dark. 1st and goal from the 2. Brendan Willett is going to find Anders Landgren in the back of the end zone, the big man on campus. That is a 3-yard touchdown, puts TBR Dark up by 2. 2-point conversion would go a long way here. Looking to go up by 4. TBR Dark is trying to convert here on the 2-point attempt. And a lot of TBR Dark fans are going to be shaking their heads after this. That is now 4 straight 2-point attempts that they could not convert on. A lot of points left on the board here. Michael Lynch just could not come up with the pass. Ball placed back in the hands of TBR White. Approaching 2 minutes, TBR White in complete control of the game. That is Johnny Malloy. He's going to run the ball down past the 25, sets up 1st and goal for TBR White. 1st and goal for TBR White, down 2. Vito Visconti under center. He surveys, doesn't have anybody, so he just takes it himself. The defenders on TBR Dark did not know what to do, as by rule, quarterbacks cannot scramble unless they are blitzed, but the play would stand. That's a 20-yard score for Vito Visconti. 2-point attempt here. He got the touchdown. He's going to get the 2-point conversion as well. That's Vito Visconti on the feed from Robbie Carpentier. Puts TBR White up by 6 inside of 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes left in TBR Bowl 1. Day is starting to turn tonight. Michael Lynch on the feed from Ryan Tarmy is going to take the ball down close to the 30. Won't get a first down, but it's a big gain for TBR Dark. 2nd and 10. Tarmy is going to connect with the big man. That's Anders Landgren. He'll get the first down and then some. Clock is starting to tick. TBR Dark hoping to tie the game on this one. 1st and goal from the 20. The give to Michael Lynch, but he is swallowed up by Vito Visconti back at the line of scrimmage. That would be no gain. 2nd and goal coming up for TBR Dark. You know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Ryan Tarmy heaves it to the corner of the end zone. He's going to find his favorite target. That's Brendan Willett. Ties the game for TBR Dark. 2 points to take the lead here. 2-point attempt here. Daylight becoming a major issue. Brendan Willett and Johnny Malloy trip on each other, but it would benefit Brendan Willett at the end of the day. He would find himself wide open in the end zone. He gives TBR Dark the lead with 1:23 left, and now the ball goes back to TBR White with a chance to form a game-winning drive with 1:23 left in the first ever TBR Bowl.
Hey, and a fucking PI too, baby. Let's go, man.
1st and 25 for TBR White. Robbie Carpentier is going to find the workhorse Vito Visconti, who is going to barrel his way down to about the 32-yard line before being taken down by TBR Dark. 2nd and 3. TBR White needs a score. TBR Dark needs to stop. This one would be an absolute dagger in the hearts of TBR Dark, as Vito Visconti is going to take the pass from Robbie Carpentier all the way down to the 1 and take a knee. They're going to run the clock down to 16 seconds. 1st and goal from the 2. It was all but over at this point, as darkness was setting in the sky and setting in the hearts of TBR Dark as well. Vito Visconti with the 2-yard score to give his team a 4-point lead with less than 10 seconds left. That would be the nail in the coffin for TBR Dark, as TBR White would go on to win the first ever TBR Bowl. Final score 86-80. A tremendous game played by both sides, but TBR White would get the better of TBR Dark at the end of the day in what will go down in TBR history as one of the most exciting, intense, competitive, and fierce competitions we've seen at this company in just 2 years of its existence.